Hey guys, Sandy here and welcome back to my channel. Today it is off the board day. Now I pulled this art journal page off of my Pinterest board and I really like this, but I'm going to change it up a little bit. I do have a black and white text print. Mine is reversed. This, and plus I think this was handwriting back here. And instead of these kind of circly things, I'm going to try doing something with some star die cuts. So let's see what I can do. So the first thing I do is grab my Brutus Monroe aqua pigments and I place them in paint palette. And I'm also using almost like a blush brush, where this is the brush that I use to splat down paint because you're really not treating your brush nicely. And my mom would have my head if she saw me doing this with brushes. So what I do is I keep this one big kind of blush brush. It reminds me of a makeup brush. I don't even know if it's truly a makeup brush or if it is a artist brush. I don't know. I don't even know where I got it. But I do keep this one brush to do these kind of splat things because I just like the way that the splat things look. I'm a fan. Now, this is one of my favorite techniques to do with watercolor, and it is just splatting the color all over the page. Now, the good thing about these Brutus Monroe aqua pigments is that you can build color on top of color. And that is what I'm doing here. And at first I thought I was just going to do half of the page in kind of the red, orange, and yellow, and half of the page in the purple, green, and blue. But I didn't. I ended up filling a full page of the red, orange, and yellow, and a full page of the purple, green, and blue. And then I just ran it through my die cut machine with some nesting stars, and also ran the stars through a die cut machine with some black cardstock. And that is how I came up with the stars in the pile over here. Unfortunately, I did not remember to video any of that because I was creating this page during the Scrap Smarter experience, and I just forgot. I just forgot it. Now this is a photo of our store. Last year on Thanksgiving, we all got together for a big group photo, and the camera phone was propped up on a ladder, so we have a big expanse of ceiling behind us. So I decided to put my title there. Figured that would work. So I'm using these red thickers, and these are from Chamel's, I want to call it Out of This World. It's not. Field Trip Collection. It's from Chamel's Field Trip Collection. And then I just use some tiny letter stickers so that my title is Buy the Things. And I chose that title in particular because the year before I had some group photos from Thanksgiving that I scrapbooked, and the title on that one is Today We Sell All the Things. So nobody will probably ever know that the next year title is based on the previous year's title, but me. And that's okay, because that gives me an abundance of joy and happiness just knowing that I did that my title has a carryover effect. And it's not like these titles, you're not going to see them one right after the other. They're in different albums, different yearly albums. So it's just something that gave me a little bit of joy while I was scrapbooking it. So I am going to go ahead and place these stars in a diagonal. And I am overlapping them because, my Pinterest pin is circles. And they don't really overlap, but they are nestled together. And I wanted my stars to overlap. I did not want them just to nestle together. I thought that they would look better overlapping. So I'm just moving the stars around, trying to figure out where I want each one to go, where I think that they look good overlapping. I'm trying not to have too many of the red and orange ones kind of in one place, and I'm trying not to have too many of the blue, greeny, purple ones in one place. Now, when I originally had the thought to kind of use this Pinterest pin, I thought I was going to have rainbow stars, and I ended up doing the splat kind of technique because I just have fun with it. But I think I want to do this again with rainbow stars. I think that would be beautiful. I just think it would be awesome. So I am going to do this again because I just think it's cool. I just do. Now, I'm glad I decided to go with the white text print on black because I think that it really pops. And I think that if I would have gone the other direction, it might not have had the same really effect. Like it would have just felt a little bit different. And the black paper in the background is not as saturated of a black as my cardstock, so it works. And on a side note, I need to get myself some black cardstock. I think I used my last full sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock for these stars, and it's kind of stressing me out. I need to order it. I need to order some black cardstock or pick it up at the store. I don't know. I need black cardstock. Maybe if I say it out loud like this, I'll actually remember to buy it. So some of these stars are popped up on foam squares and some of them are flat. And I do have to tell you guys, when I flipped over this paper to trim off the stars that were hanging off the edge, that yellow was like, whoa, like where'd that come from? So yeah, that was a little shocking. Now, while I am working on the stars, I want to remind you guys to click everyone's link down below that is playing with Off the Board this month. If you guys remember, last month, Crystal Bearer of Pineapple Papers did Off the Board every day for the entire month of July, and we are back on our last Wednesday of the month posting. So if you enjoy this kind of series, this Off the Board series, go back, hit up Crystal's YouTube, because holy moly, there was a lot of people playing with Off the Board daily last month. I participated in Wednesdays. So now I'm just trying to figure out, do I want to use more stars? Am I happy with my stars? Do I need to add more? And I'm pretty sure that this is where I leave the stars. However, I figure I needed to add journaling, and I really don't have a great place for it with how my layout is right now. I'm going to have to add. So I have some of the paper left over from where I die cut out my stars, and I decide that I am going to do little journaling strips down here. And I am cutting them and flipping them over so that they don't kind of go together like a puzzle. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want you to be able to look at that and be like, oh yeah, you cut that out of one block of paper. I want to flip them around and move them a little bit, and so it doesn't look that way. And honestly, you guys, I decided to go with the red, orange, yellow one because, red permeates. So there we go. Now I also, this layout is also reminding me of the Heat Miser and his brother. I'm sorry, the song is running through my head right now. But anyway, I think that this would be awesome for a hot versus cold layout as well. Anyway, I'm just sitting here talking and getting all these ideas, and I probably should think about the ideas later. So I have 3 little strips up here as well, just because I felt like down here at the bottom there was a lot of strippage, and not that kind of strippage. And I felt like it needed it over here as well. So it just says, oh, how I thrive on Thanksgiving and Black Friday at work. I love the intensity. I love helping guests find their deals. I love the official kickoff to the shopping season. It's a rush and I love it. So I don't know how many times I could say I love it, but I really do. So there are two types of retail people, you guys. There are the people that thrive on the hecticness and the hustle and bustle and the busyness and just everything that comes along with it, and there are people that hate it. And I am a thriver in the moment. I might complain about it, other times, but I'm a thriver in it. I just love it. So there it is, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this month's Off the Board. Remember to click everybody's link down below, and definitely check out Crystal of Pineapple Papers, as she is the creator of this fun series. I will see you guys again real soon for another video.